Delivery wise, I have had a huge box of WWF Hasbro figures, vintage wrestling. That's for the love of wrestling. Our first trade show of the year, which is in the middle of February, so they're going straight on the stall. I will show you some of them later on in the video because there's some amazing figures in there. And finally, this huge box. I won this in an auction lot. First time ever bought something online on an auction, not eBay, like an actual auction house. More into that as well because that was actually bought before Christmas and it's only just arrived. So yeah, I'll tell you about that later. Hi everyone, welcome back to Demize Family YouTube channel, the home of car boots, reselling, Comic-Cons and all things geek. What have we been up to since the last video? We have been listing, haven't we? Absolutely tons of listing, and it seems to be working because again, 20 free eBay sales to get through. So we'll show you guys a real life look as what has actually been reselling online on eBay.
And we've got 3 on Vinted and 2 on Depop.
Nice. So sales are trickling in.
Bruh.
Sales are coming in. It's paying the bills, which is the main thing, right?
Yeah.
So debts are getting paid. Debts, bills.
And we can finally slightly move around the storage unit. So yeah.
Van finance is getting paid, which is nice. We didn't want to film back at the storage unit because it is a bit of a mess, but it is getting better, as Beth said. And we've decided that on Monday, maybe not Monday, but Tuesday, we might actually be having a rejig, getting everything out and sorting it out because it desperately needs doing. You might have seen it in another video or other ones. We've been wrestling with the Aladdin's Cave.
We did have a lot of fun going to car boots last year, and maybe too much because it's got lots of boxes of stuff that isn't listed yet, and we keep finding more. So
yes, we found another 2 boxes of unlisted stock. There's 3 in here, 4 in here, and maybe 3 in the storage unit. Oh dear. We will get round to it though. It's not dead stock. It's a job for the future. Let's say it like that.
Yeah. Well, we did purposefully buy more over summer to get us through winter, but then as with the house move and things, it all just got a bit left behind. So winter is extending.
Absolute chaos and carnage as always. Before we get into everything that's what's sold, we also hit the charity shop, didn't we? Some nice pickups. Beth found some really good clothing. Let's check out that footage now. There you are, gone the other way. Yeah, a little bit of time to kill, so we're definitely going to head into our favourite charity shop, St. Leonard's Hospice. Dun dun dun, we're regulars in there, aren't we? We do like going in, we're always going in there, and there's always some great stuff, and it's a very reasonably priced as well. Anything that we find collectible wise will be sold on our stand at Comic-Con, and anything else we find can be resold for a profit on eBay, Etsy, Vinted or Depop.
I'm going to put them out into that.
Do you think we'll need a bag? We always get told off not getting a bag, don't we? Yeah.
I don't just press it again. Oh, you mean the...
Yeah, the shopping bag. Look at those green shoes. Screaming at me, them ones.
I'm not looked at clothes lately.
We haven't. We've not been looking at much clothes at all, have we? We've still got a lot to get through back at the workspace. What lurks in the plushie box? Let's have a look. Jurassic Park, that one. Is that Mr. Bean's plush? Maybe. Oh, it's Gap. Well, that's cool, a little Peppa Pig bag. Quite like that one.
Yeah.
Possibly found a clothing item.
Do something a bit different.
Yeah. Little teeny tiny house. Always like looking at homeware stuff because we have found a few little bits, haven't we, before?
Yeah.
What have you found? What is it?
It's Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren's jumper. All checked and all good, is it? Wow, that is a nice find. You don't normally find stuff like that in the charity shop. No. Especially a high brand like that one. 3 for £1 bucks. I'm going to have to get very close because obviously my eyesight. Oh, not that close. I'm fine 3 for £1.
So this whole shelf seems to be in the 3 for £1 now, and then they've moved the ones across, I think.
That's not Vampire Diaries, is it? Eclipse? No.
No.
Oh, are they? I just looked at the date and I thought, well, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
So, how far?
No, I don't think there's any bonds for us today in the book section. Nope.
No, no, those are those to go back? Well, they're not dating either.
I don't know.
And that was the charity shop. Before we get into that, let's see what's been selling online. So this is sales from Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Today is Thursday. So this video will be out tomorrow, which is Friday, for you.
I forgot to get my vintage stuff out of the trolley.
Oh my goodness. Let's get through the eBay. Let's get through the eBay stuff first. So Etsy, 0. No sales on Etsy. It's alright. Doesn't matter. It's only been a couple of days, hasn't it? You can't sell on every platform. We are on every platform. But you never know what's going to sell on each one. It's different every time. So getting into the eBay orders now. When it loads up. eBay has been really strong. Really strong at the moment. We finally found the Eddie Munson necklaces. Another one has just sold. We found it and then another one sold. So luckily managed to get to that straight away. Stranger Things Season 4, Eddie Munson, the character of characters, wasn't he? Really nice, cool plectrum, like tortoise shell, like the upside down kind of colours. One of Beth's handmade creations there. Very nice. That has sold all in for £5.89. I'll do this next one because I love this one. You can do the next one. WWF Hasbro Hulk. Not Hulk. I was going to say Incredible Hulk. Hulk Hogan. Oh yeah, Hulkamania. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Vintage wrestling figure. Action still works. Pretty decent condition. Always condition is king on these. And he's got his fingers because for some reason kids like to nibble fingers off. That sold all in for $9.99 on eBay. So not a bad price. Do not pass these up if you find them at the car boot sale. But if I see you out there buying them, I will be happy. Just saying.
Okay, so we have sold a pack of keys. I make these myself and they just constantly fly out. It drives me mad sometimes because I don't have them made and then I have to sit and make them all. These sold for $11.69, so I probably took an offer on them because they are usually $12.99, I think.
Yeah, Harry Potter style flying keys. They fly out Christmas time. But they do sell all year round as well, don't they? They're not just a Christmas thing, but we do seem to sell more around that time because you can use them as a decoration. Very nice. Another Star Trek item has sold out of that huge box of stock that we managed to find at Rough of Car Boot sale. The first 2 items that we sold were already in profit. This is the 4th item out of the box to sell. And I've still got 2 full boxes of stock Star Trek stuff. So I'm mega happy with that. This is more of like a encyclopedia kind of style book. So all in for $8.99 that one. Happy with that. Really nice condition as well. Very nice.
And then we have sold this Family Fortunes board game with the big button in it too. I've got this in a bundle of games from Vinted. This sold for $7.99.
It does work. Anakin was repetitively pressing that button when we had it on. Do you remember? Next up is a C3PO Power of the Force carded figure. Not mint on card. It does have some creasing and stuff, which I did put in the listing. Hard to find these mint on card. But it is a sought after figure, the C3PO one. It's a nice one, isn't it? It's the European card, because the American one just says Power of the Force and usually has the hologram on it. So it's pretty nice. That sold all in for £10, that one on eBay. That was picked up at Rough of Car Boot Sale, and that video is actually out this Saturday, that one. Hit the car boot sale. C3PO.
We have sold this Pudding Harley Quinn keyring. It is a official one. It's not a handmade or anything like that. This sold for $5.88. Probably took an offer on that. They do sell for £4 on the store, but obviously you've got to add in postage and fees and everything.
A flowery lace vest top. Very nice. It is in there. We bag all our clothes up now just to keep it fresh when it gets to the buyer, don't we?
Mm-hmm. That be one of my old ones.
Oh, it's one of your old items, so I suppose that's a free item, I guess. £4.66 all in. Heat tape is the next item, which I can't find. It's the very last one. We had sold them all, and then I found one more. So I relisted it, and now I've lost it. Hopefully I'm going to find that. But that sold for £2.50 all in. Heat tape, a thermal tape that is used in the sublimation process, if you don't know.
We've sold this super cool 5-in-1 mechanical coding robot. I thought this was awesome. Box was a bit swished. It wasn't that long ago that we got this from Recycle Project. And it is the one that does look like it got left in a puddle a little bit. But it sold for £20.
That is a nice strong sale, that one. I'm going to reach over there. Enamel pin. We always have an enamel pin, don't we? Every sales video. This one's Eat the Rich. Eat the Rich. What does that even mean? It means something, doesn't it?
Because it's like, we don't have any money. We can't eat food, so let's just eat the rich.
Ah. It's a bread and butter item, as we always say. £4.55, all in. All in.
This box makes my back hurt.
Oh! You'll probably remember this item from previous video.
Mm-hmm.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Even though this has been in the storage unit, he still keeps repeating that it's a sleeping pod for sleeping. And now that it's sold, he's just been repeating it for the past 2 days as well.
The sleeping pod, the pod for sleeping, has sold. You didn't like this item, did you? Do you remember?
I do. I just don't like the fact that you just keep repeating that over and over.
It's a good quality item. All in for $14.99. It serves its purpose. I won't say it again.
We have sold Modern Warfare 2. I believe this is another... was it Recycle Project one?
Yeah, it will be. Possibly.
It sold for $3.99.
Vintage 2000 AD. It's going back, isn't it? Look at the pages on that. We've got a big box of 2000 AD vintage comics. This is out of the stall box from Comic-Con. These are this one's £2 on the stall, but it's sold for £4.89 all in. That's because postage. It is included with our eBay items. So if you buy it off the stall, it is cheaper. And then obviously we have to add the cost of shipping and selling process, don't we, on eBay?
I can't reach anything else.
I can't reach. Oh, and it's your next item, a very nice one as well. Do you remember buying that one? Allow me.
My arms aren't long enough.
My arms!
So, these are Party Light. So, it's an American brand. It is 2 Lone Glass.
Oh, I think because there's the order of the videos. Sorry to interrupt. The order of the videos. You won't have seen that yet. It's in the next Recycle Project video. Got a sneaky peek.
Beautiful. They sold for £20. I had listed them for $24.99, but I got an offer of $18. I counted, and they sold for $20.
Nice, really nice. And the backstory of that, didn't you see it on?
I saw it on Homeschool Picker, who is an American picker. I like watching her videos on YouTube.
Yeah, she picks them up. And you were like, shocked waiting to find one, because it's an American item, this. And when you listed it, you said you couldn't find anyone else.
Not in the UK. No.
Yeah, so definitely a really nice item. Next up is a little boy in blue pants.
He's a fitness dude.
He's a fitness guy. I like to call him the surfer guy. So it's Playmobil. This was bought at the Recycle Project, I think, just in a big bundle of toys, maybe. He sold all in at £3.14. Not a massive profit, but a sale nonetheless.
His Playmobil, like, original thing, he came with, like, the board with, you know, the strings you do.
All right, so he's a fitness guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. That's ruined it for me now. I thought he was a surfer dude.
Mm-mm.
Moving on. Do you want to do the next one?
No.
It's a really cool Turtles figure. It's not Turtles, it's Shredder. So it is from the Turtles universe. It's a 2003 Shredder. Very nice. Shredders do have value. If you find him, pick him up. There's a lot of different versions of him. I've got a really nice deluxe version of him on the stall. But this one's pretty nice. It's a different, more variant one of them. And the colours are slightly different, aren't they? He sold for $7.99 all in that. Shredder.
And we have this Infinity Gauntlet. This has been going off repeatedly in our box. I am quite glad to get rid of it. I'm hoping it has some kind of off button to post it with, otherwise it's going to really annoy the postman as well. But I can't see one.
Press it. Go on, let's see you with the gauntlet on. Show them that power. Yes. Stolen off Thanos, so it turned red.
No, he steals the stones and puts it on.
Yeah, it's cool. You'd have seen me pick this up in the Recycle Project. I knew it would have sold fast. They always do. They sell fast on the stand as well. I'm going to have to reach over and grab the last bag of stuff down here. This is all the eBay sales, by the way, guys.
So we've got a Galaxy Fortnite backpack. I don't know if this is from any particular company, because this Fortnite. This sold for $9.99.
Love the design on that. Fortnite's still popular as well. Still a good game. Beth picked these up from the Recycle Project in a previous video, which you might have seen, guys, if you watch them.
They do have quite a few marks on them, but that was all in the listing, and photos were taken of every angle.
I've done it in a different order. It's not the what's sold in order. So yeah, Elsa shoes. Frozen. Very nice. An add-on to a nice costume, like we said in when we bought them, didn't we? Official Disney item, and they have sold for £7 all in. They are a little bit mucky, not mucky, worn maybe. Yeah.
But I did take an offer on those. Yeah, I'm gone. So, despite us going in and trying to have a look around the storage unit this morning, like we say, we do need a big sort out. So, 2 of these have actually sold, but we've only found 1 for now. And we will be going into the storage unit, like we said, and so we're going to send the next one on afterwards. The customer has said that's okay. So we sold 2 for $17.98. So yeah.
Well then, very nice.
We are going to lose a bit on postage doing it this way, but
keep the customer happy. What a nightmare that was. Like, we managed to find everything apart from the extra one of those. And we knew it was in like a top-up box. So we went all the way back into the perils of the Aladdin's cave. And yes, we are going to sort it out next week. You're probably thinking when you see it in videos, what a nightmare. There is a system. There is a system.
Once you move the box in the middle, it is actually really neat and tidy, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't get the SKU letters on every boxes and stuff. We just have like themed boxes, I guess. But it's what works for you. Yeah,
but that's for somebody who just doesn't go to Comic-Cons and stuff. Like, we can't have SKU boxes, because if we did that, we'd have boxes that we didn't, well, we'd have stuff in boxes at Comic-Cons that we didn't need, and so that wouldn't work for us.
So, yeah, we do have, that just works for us, like Beth was saying, because it doesn't make sense on the stall. Right, last item on eBay. And you would have seen me pick this up in the charity shop. It's the Postman Pat van. Picked it up for £1. It's the one with the doors open as well, so it's really cool.
his bright red van. Empty though, no characters with it. With the characters, it goes for a lot more. And it has sold $7.99 all in. So some little kids can be really happy with that. Who doesn't like Postman Pat? Etsy is at completely zero sales. So Beth is now going to go through Vinted and Depop.
I can't do vintage yet because that's how you run the basket. But I will do Depop first.
Yeah.
So, another one of my old clothing items. It's just a Shein dress and it's sold for... So Depop covers my postage for me. So the price given is a price I will receive, which is £1.56. It will have sold for £2 and then Depop take a fee. So not a huge amount, but just my old clothes, so I don't really mind.
Just a Shein dress. Better than no sale.
It is. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is not one of ours.
Can you remember?
Possibly charity shop. Maybe it was something that I got in a bundle. Either way, it's sold for £1.56 again, so £2, and then Depop taking their fee. It's Urban Spirit, size large. It must have been from a bundle because the clothes from the charity shop are usually around £3 for shirts and things like that, and so I wouldn't have sold it for £2. So more than likely it's from a bundle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or clothing guy.
Nah, don't get shit from Clothing Guy.
Yeah. So what's next?
There's stuff in that basket.
I'll go grab it.
Yeah, and we're back after a marathon of going back into the Aladdin's cave again. It turns out the items were just behind Beth all along.
No, definitely not.
They were. So anyway, after that mini workout, we'll carry on. Sorry, I'm a bit tired now.
So, first up we have a banana costume. This was bought from the charity shop. It sold for £4, which is not a huge profit because it actually was £3 in the charity shop, but when we got it out, it turns out it does have a couple of marks and pulls and things like that, so...
It's not perfect. One-time use, probably one more use left in it, I think, before it needs to get chucked.
Yeah. Well, it's good if it's like a festival or something like that and it's going to get destroyed anyway.
Yeah. Banana Man.
So, then we have
the teapot!
a Let's Pretend like veg chopping set. This was from the Recycle project. This has sold for £6.
Nice. Wooden toys are always good, aren't they?
Brand new inbox.
Very well made.
And then we have one of the teapots from the teapot set. This teapot has sold for £3, which is actually what I paid for the entire bag. So
nice. We're already in profit on them, and it's the Tetley tea, the one that came in the corner of the box.
Yeah.
If you remember them from the 90s. 1998,
1998, I think.
Very nice. All the sales on Depop.
Nope, that was Vinted.
That was Depop.
That was Depop.
Well, there you have it. My favourite sale out of all of those is probably the sleeping bag. What's yours?
The wooden set, because
The wooden toy set.
that was definitely the best profit.
You saw the footage earlier, but us rummaging around our local charity shop, St Leonard's Hospice. So why don't we see what we've bought? Should we show you guys? Or shall I show you what I bought? The wrestling figures or that huge box that I got from... May as well get into it. Miller's Auction House. Our process, so once we've literally got back from the charity shop, we'll rush back and we'll list it to see what it's worth, won't we?
Well, we'll try our very best. Obviously, sometimes things...
Yeah, sometimes it's not worth buying and it's one of them items that you think is worth more, but it's not. But it's nice to see what it's worth. We usually have a half decent eye, don't we, for stuff? Mm-hmm. We'd like to think so.
And it gets better over time as well. It's a learning process.
So join us on our journey. Learn with us. You can go first, Beth, because you bought loads of stuff, didn't you?
I did. So when we went in to the charity shop, like, they do, obviously everything's £1, £2 or £3 in there, so things are pretty decent price, but I haven't had much luck with clothes in there. Every time I've bought stuff, it has been like, I've got it back and it's been damaged or stained, or it's not worth as much as I thought it was worth. And for a really long time, I have just not bothered looking at clothes in there. But as I was walking past, I noticed a jumper that felt really, really nice. And as I pulled it out, I realised it was Ralph Lauren. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to carry on having a look. Because if there's one good thing in here, there might be a couple more. We didn't have a lot of time. We only had about 15 minutes before we had to go on a school run.
And I was rushing you on us already.
Yeah,
I was like, come on, we need to go.
I kept finding things. So I'm definitely going to go back and have another look because I got some really decent things.
Maybe tomorrow we'll have another look.
The first thing I'll show you, so this is True Saxon. I hadn't heard of it before, but it felt like a really nice quality product. True Saxon stuff goes for pretty decent prices. This one is $17.99. The the tag.
Yes, the tag
was coming away on one corner. But apart from that, it's in great condition, and it has got the spare button still on the label inside.
That's nice, yeah. Good item, that one. I only got 3 things, so I'll start with this. What I thought was a giant man bag. Man's bag. Could be a lady's bag as well, let's not get, you know. It's made by NGT. So I don't know what that is. But I saw it, it was only £3. It was only £3, but I just bought it because I knew it was a really nice quality bag. So I'll get the other things out of it because there's some more stuff in there as well. So when I got home and listed it, looking at the comms and stuff, it turns out, well, people that go angling and fishing will know exactly what this is, if you don't know already. Oh, that's another item in there as well. So it's actually a fisherman's bag. So it's got the sections for your lures, your tackle, your flies. It is actually it's missing some legs. It does come with like these little metal legs that fold out, so sadly I'm not going to get full price for it. Last time one of these sold on eBay was for £30. That was with the legs though as well. So I've put mine at $14.99, missing the legs, half price. So it still has a good purpose, this bag.
Don't look like it's ever been used either.
Yeah, it's immaculate, and it doesn't smell like maggots, which is nice.
And it's got a secret hidey hole.
It does, yeah, I'll show you that. I found the secret hidey hole. So you can keep your bottle of whiskey or rumpus juice in there. Look at this little secret hidey hole. So if your missus is like, you better not be drinking while you're out fishing, you'll be like, no, there's nothing in there. There you go. Nice purchase that for £3. Even if you're not going to use it for that. Nice bag.
So I have mentioned Glenmore before because I got the female one, which wasn't really worth anything, and I saw a men's one, and this is actually from the Ryder Cup in 2010. So it has all the different things for the Ryder Cup on it. It's got like tighter bottom and tighter top as well.
We've always done well with like the themed, not themed clothing, but you know, like, I don't know what the word is for it.
Memorabilia.
Yeah, memorabilia item that's been brought out specifically for that race or for that event.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a golfing top, and this is worth $17.99.
Wow. Some nice finds on the clothing already. Peppa Pig. It's a Peppa Pig backpack, and this is Peppa. Not George, it's Peppa. And it's a backpack for a little kid. It's really cool, isn't it? The compartment's not that big because it's mainly more plush than anything else. So they might be able to fit the drink in there, maybe some Peppa Pig toys, but not bad at all. $9.99 I've got on that.
It reminds me of the Darth Maul bag that we had. That was absolutely huge, but the compartment was really small.
That sold straight away on the stand. As soon as I put it on the stand at Comic-Con, a trader bought it. Didn't even get out for like normal customers. But if that doesn't sell online, that'll sell straight away on the stall. It's nice, it's clean, very nice. Pepper.
Okay, so we have Jules clothing. So this is rugby top. It's not really a polo because it doesn't have the buttons down, but yeah. So this is actually £19.99. This one goes for. It is the, I don't know what they call it. So the name of the clothing line is Victor, and this is supposedly indigo.
What, the colour?
Yeah. They're that more a purpley blue, but
Yeah.
I don't think this is a purpley blue. But that's what it says in the tag, so that's what I'm going with.
If you say the word indigo,
Whoops.
that doesn't come to mind. Not for me anyway.
No.
Indigo, do you want to do one more? Because I've only got one more item left. I only bought 3 things.
Okie doke. So this, I got it purely because it actually looks really cool. But it was really annoying because it was so hard to find. So
It's waterproof, that bit.
Yeah, it's ICS, which is a sporting goods brand maker. They make a lot of stuff for rugby clubs and things like that, and a lot of that is within Leeds. It does say LR, but it isn't a rhino, so
Leeds.
it could potentially be Leeds Rhinos, but it's not got a rhino on it, so I can't say it's Leeds Rhinos. I just said LR.
Surely it stands for Leeds Rhinos LR.
You would assume so when they make for a lot of rugby clubs, but
Yeah.
it's an extra large. It's got like the baseball jacket kind of theme, but with a hood as well. So
Half
really cool.
half coat, half jumper. I like it.
Listed it for £20. It could potentially be worth a lot more, but who knows? I can't find it anywhere, so.
It's a vintage item, impossible to find.
Indeed. Is it still me?
Yeah, I'll do my last item, and then I do have another item to show you. More of like a lesson for me of not to buyer beware, because I'm sick of this happening now. But I'll show you this last one.
A D-bollo. Don't be on the lookout.
Don't be on the lookout for it. It's Tweety Pie, Looney Tunes, Tweety Pie, Twata Tweety Pie. It's a nice little plushie. I did actually find the Daffy Duck the other week, so this must have been with the other one, which just wasn't out on the shelf yet.
He thought he saw a pussycat, not a Tweety Pie. Why would he see himself?
Oh yeah, sorry. I stand corrected. Not as much of a value as the other one. $6.99 I've got that one listed for. If it doesn't sell, I'll happily sell it on the stand for £6. It's official. Warner Brothers Looney Tunes. Tweety Pie.
So,
What? Oh yeah, there's a funny story with this.
so this jumper,
What does it say?
it says voila.
Voila.
For quite a few hours, I was trying to search for Viola and not coming up with anything. I found the Hush brand really quickly, but Viola just, it's like, where is this Viola jumper? No, it's a voila jumper. As soon as I actually wrote it right, it suddenly appeared.
Just kept turning around to me and being like, I hate this Viola jumper. I can't find this Viola jumper anywhere.
Yeah,
It's not Viola.
voila.
Voila.
And then we found it. It's worth £20, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, Hush is a good brand. Don't hush me.
Viola.
Okay, and then we have the Ralph Lauren. The first thing I found, it is Ralph Lauren Sport. It's a female's one, and it is a small. We've got the V-neck, and this one is a red polo pony. Each of the polo pony logos is worth different pricing.
This is something that we didn't know
Yeah.
until Beth researched a bit more.
Had no idea. So there's black, blue, green, there's all different ones, but the red one is more sought after. So this jumper is worth £50.
Wow. That was the first pickup in the charity shop.
Yeah, and
So-
it was listed, they had it for £3.
Yeah, because I remember you being like, look, like you checked on your phone, didn't you? And like once you find one good thing, it has a knock-on effect normally. So my last item, but this wasn't bought at the charity shop. This was bought at a car boot sale. I'm just going to show you this because this is going to be the 4th item that I cannot sell because we've been power listing all the dead stock. It's not dead stock. It's another knockoff shirt. I'm sick of these. The 4th knockoff football shirt that I found in with our stock. So not a lesson, but just a buyer beware. What did you call it? D-O-B.
D-Bollo.
D-Bollo. Do not buy. So, I mean, with the Nike stuff, you've got to have the authentic. But the numbers on that should match the one in the tag. So Beth pointed out straight away it's not cut very well, not sewn on very well, and Nike wouldn't do that. Also the dry fit part, I mean these do get overwashed, but it shouldn't really start coming away like that unless it's been like insanely washed. So again, there's another warning flag there. And on the inside, guys, if you're going to buy any Nike stuff, football jerseys or even the shoes should match up the same as well. The tag shouldn't go like that either, even overwashing. There's normally a harder tag in there with the QR code, you know, the scannable QR code. I mean, even with it being an old one, there's just too many warning signs with this. It's definitely a fakie, I think. Bruh. And obviously being in the business of reselling, you can't sell fakes because we've had one issue before. Luckily it was taken down, wasn't it? But it's just not worth the risk because 3 strikes and you're out. 3 strikes.
And also, if it happened to sell abroad, and then it went through their
customs
checks, you could potentially get a £5,000 fine.
It's not worth it at all. So Anakin might get this, or he might just get given back to the charity shop. No, I'm not going to do that. That's just mean. But it seems silly to throw it away. Look at the tags. I mean, they're not. No, there's no official Nike tags in there. What was I thinking buying this? You know, when you're just rushing about, it's just not. No. Not good at all.
And my last charity shop item is a fire trap jumper. So this is a medium one. It's got the little fire trap tag on there, which they have. And then this one also has a little like winged logo embroidery on it as well, which makes it a bit different because they do have quite a lot of black black jumpers, fire trap, but obviously there's little things that are a little bit different. That's what makes this one different. Annoyingly, this is an older one, but when you go on the fire trap website, the guy in one of the pictures across the top is wearing it, but they don't have it on sale anymore.
Discontinued.
So, well, it must have been like last season, I presume.
It's a nice jumper.
But it's a bit annoying because I was there like, oh, it's still online. I can see how much it sells for, and then
not available anymore underneath.
Because there's no one who has it on eBay right now. So I've listed it for $9.99 because I did find one on Depop, so I matched the sale price on that one.
It's nice. You've got the metal logo there as well. Fire Trap do make nice clothing. I quite like that brand.
Yeah, it's really good quality as well.
And there you have it, guys. That's the listing value of everything. Right, let's get into the next part of the video. I've got a bundle of wrestling figures, so stick around, guys. It's WWF Hasbro. I'll just quickly show you them. Mainly bought them for a few figures that were in it. A little bit disappointed though. That's when I got it. The description was terrible, so a lot of them are beaters is what I call them. Sadly cheap ones. And then Miller Auction House. Yes, Miller Auction House. Don't normally like have negative videos about places. You'll back me up, won't you, Beth? So Miller Auction House. Someone on the stand came over to me at a Comic-Con and was like, oh, have you tried looking at this auction house? It's one in Newcastle. Why, terrible. We do live in the north, but not that far north. So I bought this large bundle of stuff. I did bid on quite a lot of stuff. So I won 2 lots. I think it's 2 lots of 12. It might be more. I don't even know anymore because it's been that long. Bought it in November. I'll just go get the invoice actually. So finally got it posted to me. This is the invoice. Miller Auction House. Yeah, Buyer beware. I'm only just saying that because their customer service was shocking, absolutely shocking, wasn't it? I mean, as a customer as well, you're trying to attract people, because obviously online buying is a big thing now, isn't it? You don't have to physically go to the auction to buy stuff anymore. Online is the thing now. People do that. So it says, yep, 2 lots purchased. One of them I won for £30. One of them I won for £25, which was great because they're really good items. I'll show you it in a moment. It's a Marvel, brand new Marvel collectible. It's one figure of the same one. So I've got like 24 pieces, maybe more. So it was worth buying. And then the auction house charge, the hammer went down at 55, and then the fees were £15.84, which you pay at auctions, which I always forget about. 55p charge again. So the total amount paid was £74.14, which is fair enough because I'm going to make money on it. And then they said, yeah, you can get your stuff shipped to you, that's fine, organise the shipping and stuff. And then they were like, oh, we don't have boxes, so there's another fee going to be added on. What was it? Like £20 or £12 or something like that. I was like, what? Why am I having to pay you again just for you to put my items to one side to post it? And they were like, oh, we don't offer a postage service. It's like, well, you want me to come all the way to Newcastle to collect it? Madness. Anyway, so I arranged collection through Royal Mail. Royal Mail turned up. They didn't have the items ready. They didn't even have them in boxes, so that collection got cancelled. Lost the money on that one. Arranged another collection. This was months down, into end of December. Sorry, I'm waffling on now. But again, that one failed due to them not having the boxes labelled correctly or something. And then through emails, they were just like so nasty, weren't they?
Really nasty.
And they were like, I was just like, I don't understand. Why is it so hard just to put the box ready together? Because they're saying that they didn't have any boxes, but surely the stock wasn't kept loose in the shop. Do you know what I mean? It would be in a box. It wouldn't just be like.
And strangely, one of the boxes that they've turned up in has the name of the figures on
it's the official box that they come in. Never mind. Anyway, so finally, 3 months almost down the line, my package appears. Finally, the 3rd time after arranging collection, they finally had it ready for me. Buyer beware. Anyway, let's have a look what was inside, shall we? I'll go get one of them because I need to get one. Dun 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 dun! It's Captain Marvel. Very nice doll series of Captain Marvel as well. Didn't want to say, but she is a pretty lady. And Goose is there as well. You remember Goose? It's the Captain Marvel movie series. Great movie in the Marvel universe if you haven't seen it already. But a nice doll nonetheless. And we have had these before, haven't we? Mm-hmm. So that massive box that I showed you earlier in the video, it's just full of these. 24 of them, possibly more because it's that long ago, I can't remember. And these are listed at $11.99.
I think last time I got them though, I probably actually paid less after all of the extra fees and things like that you've had to pay for.
I've had to pay for collection 3 times. And I can't get that back because I cannot deal with them anymore. I will not be going back to them for anything ever again. But there you go, have it. Should we have a quick look at the Hasbros? I've kind of got used to, like, can't get out, can you? You like Hasbros too, don't you? I'll go get the Hasbros. So again, got into a bit of a issue with the person. These were bought on eBay. A little bit of an issue with the seller again, because when I got them, I was like, oh, cool. Bought it for one particular figure, Jake the Snake with his snake, also known as Damien. That's the main reason why I bought it, because he's at the Comic-Con, so I wanted more of his figure with the accessories. So these are the beaters. Ah! Don't worry, they get absolutely battered when kids are playing with them anyway. And they are made very well. They were listed as just played with play marks, which is fair enough. But all the action's broken. You know when I was talking earlier about the condition is king? That's alright, I suppose. But they're all soft action. Yeah, that one doesn't even do anything. So the majority of them they're all the actions are broken. So I messaged the seller and I said, look, I'm not happy with these because you've said in the description that they've just got play marks, and the other description just says look at the photos for a description. And I was like, you can't really do that, to be honest. You haven't described them. And he was like, yeah, but it says look at the photos.
The photos.
The photos
to show you if something works or not.
Yeah, I was like, well, a description as a seller, funnily
Enough.
Funnily
enough.
I can't say that again. What Beth just said. Who'd have thought that the description is for a written description of an item? There you go. So that was my argument anyway. So these ones are actually working action. We've got some great characters here for the stall for Comic-Con anyway. And I'm not going to list these, even though they have been selling very well online, just because I want them for the Comic-Con. Otherwise we're going to have to buy some more.
This one's alright.
Yeah. So for the beaters, I'm looking at £5 to £6. The ones, the action working, I'm looking at a bit more. But then Jake the Snake arrived. This is the reason why I bought it. I am still going to make money on it. I've added it all up. But again, his action's loose on the pullback arm. And Damien, this is so hard to find the snake. Everyone's got Jake the Snake. The end of it's been bitten off, which happens a lot with this figure. I don't know why kids just love the taste of the end of a snake. Absolutely love it, don't they? Apart from that, it's in pretty good condition, the snake. But sadly, in this condition, he's only going to be worth £20 minimum. But it's great. These are key items for the Wrestling Comic-Con, which is coming up. And hopefully, Beth's coming with me too. Fingers crossed. You've got to come with me, haven't you? I can't do it on my own. And there's a Mr. Perfect in here as well. That's another really nice one. And that's it, guys. What is your favourite item in the video in terms of what's sold or any of these pickups? Don't go to Miller Auction House. Do not. Unless you want to drive all the way up there to collect your items once you've bought it.
I think they do offer postage, but the price was like insanely high.
Yeah, what they were trying to charge was just phenomenal. And they were refusing to refund me as well. So I was just like, whatever. Can't be dealing with it. Very surprised I got my goods. What is going to go on at the weekend? What have we got coming up? Possibly tomorrow is Friday when this video comes out, and we're so tempted again to hit the recycle projects. We just can't help ourselves every week. And why?
Because you don't know what you're going to find.
You don't know what you're going to find, and they've been giving us little snippets, little sneaky peeks, haven't they? On their Instagram. Do tell.
They've got loads of Magic the Gathering cards and
phenomenal amount. We're talking like 10 boxes maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of people interested in them though. I did get in there quite early. I think they'd only had a post up for about 11 minutes when I asked if they'd have them, but they do look like they want to.
I think they're getting us.
Yeah, they're getting someone to have a look into them, aren't they?
I think they're getting a specialist to look at them.
Because in York we do have obviously a couple of unis, and those unis do have like gaming sections, and a couple of them have suggested that they bring them down there to have a look. So
yeah, some Magic the Gathering cards can fetch a lot of money. I'd be very surprised if some are in there. But when you play in your deck, similar to Pokemon cards, you will have some really high-end ones. Some of the old ones can go for mad money. I've seen it on Pawn Stars, the American show.
I have heard though that there was one card that used to go for loads of money because if you had it, you pretty much were guaranteed to win a game. But they have got rid of that card, and there's talks of that trying to bring it back. But if they don't, that card is no longer worth as much as it was. But if someone's already gone through all the cards and took all the best ones out, I don't know if I'm interested, because the amount of work involved in searching each and every card and putting them in a card sleeve and then having them on a table to sell, it's just too much. So
if the specialist has been through it, they'll know what they're looking for. If it's all that's left is like the reject cards, I'll probably only pay $5 for it just because of the amount of work, 5 to 10. And then we'll just sell them on the stand as like big booster packs, I guess. Try and get a little bit of money back on them if they're still there. So you want them if either way, really, maybe.
We'll see.
We will see. You guys, you will see as well. We've got to go, I think, haven't we?
I think it's decided now, isn't it?
We'll have to do a video as well where we really want to hit all the other charity shops in York, because we've got loads in the town centre and some on the outskirts too.
We do have a lot of really, really, really expensive ones though.
Yeah, that's just silly. And I might even hit the car boot sale again maybe, because I've been picking up some really good stuff. I've been picky and I've not been spending a lot, and hopefully you might actually make it this time. Be able to, not because you've not wanted to.
I want to go to the big Bernardos again as well. That's in Clifton Moor.
Yeah.
Got a really big one that opened like last year, I think. We've
We've been there
for a
once.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it then, I guess. Join us on our adventure if you have enjoyed watching this video and any others.
We are so close to 1,000 subs. Like, come on guys, we can do it.
We can.
I think we've got about 115 to go at the moment, if I remember rightly. So if you can help us, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And once we hit 1,000 subs, we're going to give you guys at home the chance to win a huge box of mystery items or like pick themes. Depends on what you would like. It's going to go to one lucky winner in one of our videos, and we do not announce when we are having giveaway videos. You have to keep watching and find them.
Otherwise suddenly loads of people turn up that don't actually watch the videos and start entering, which isn't fair.
Yeah, we want it to be fair for the people who watch us.
Yeah. And for some strange reason, YouTube is saying you might be interested in this video here. Yeah, you might like that one. If you have enjoyed watching the other videos, check out the full back catalogue here of Demize Family YouTube channel. So from me, Dambo Demize.
And me, Beth Demize.
Be awesome.
Be geeky.
Be excellent to each other.
And we will see you soon.